The skies above Earth turned dark without warning. Birds flew in strange patterns. Satellites went silent one by one. People across the world looked up and saw giant black ships floating above their cities, silent, still, and massive like mountains. No one knew where they came from. No lights, no messages, no sound, just shadows hanging in the sky. Panic spread fast. Governments called emergency meetings. Fighter jets took off, but none dared attack. Then, a signal finally came from the ships. Surrender or be erased. The world held its breath. Fear was everywhere. But deep inside a hidden underground base, a man named Reese watched the message on a giant screen, and to everyone's surprise, he smiled. Then, he laughed. Far beneath the Rocky Mountains, in a hidden underground facility, Reese stood before a strange machine. Around him, engineers and scientists worked in silence. This was no ordinary war room. It was the home of Project Mirror, Earth's secret weapon. But it had no missiles, no bombs, no guns. Instead, it was built to trick minds and fool machines. Reese knew they couldn't fight the Empire with power. The enemy was too advanced. But humans had something else: creativity. He gave the order: activate the mirror. Above Earth, the alien ships scanned for threats, but saw only fake data. Thousands of false signals, mirrored cities and empty buildings confused their systems. The war had begun, and humans were already playing a different game. High above Earth, inside the lead warship of the Galactic Empire, confusion was growing. Their scans showed strange results: cities with no people, buildings that moved, and energy signals that made no sense. The Emperor's top scout returned, pale and shaking. "Humans live inside metal beasts," he said. Another scout claimed humans had no bodies, only voices. A third insisted Earth was already destroyed. The Emperor slammed his fist. Are they hiding, or are they broken? Every report told a different story. Earth looked real, but nothing made sense. The data changed every hour. Frustration spread through the Empire's ranks. "They are either mad or mocking us," the Emperor growled. And from Earth, a single message arrived: "We're just getting started." The Emperor had enough. "Destroy their command base," he ordered. A fleet of warships locked onto a desert in North America, an area glowing with heat signals and defense systems. Lasers fired. Explosions lit up the night sky. Smoke rose into the air. But when the dust settled, there was nothing. No damage, no wreckage, only sand, mirrors, and empty shells. It had all been a trap, a fake base designed to fool their scanners. From Earth, another message was sent to the Empire: "Nice try." Confusion turned to rage. The Emperor stared at the screen in disbelief. How can they be laughing? On Earth, Reese and his team watched the footage and laughed even louder. The mind war had truly begun. Inside the underground base, the real heroes of Earth's defense came into focus. At the center was Reese, calm and serious, always thinking 2 steps ahead. Beside him stood Juno, an AI with a sharp voice and a twisted sense of humor. "Should I send them a joke or a fake moon next?" she asked. Then came Sage, a former stand-up comedian turned strategist. He once made people laugh for fun. Now he did it to protect the planet. Together, they were the core of Project Mirror, a team that believed confusion was stronger than violence. "We don't need weapons," Sage said. "We need them to question everything." And with every new joke, fake signal, and illusion, the Empire fell deeper into doubt. Inside the Empire's command ship's silence turned into chaos. The Emperor demanded answers. "Why do humans laugh during war?" he shouted. His advisors had no clear reply. One general suggested, "Laughter is their weapon." Another said, "Maybe they don't take us seriously." To understand their enemy, The Empire began studying Earth's culture. They watched old TV shows, copied jokes, and even dressed in human clothes. Some soldiers tried to tell jokes but failed terribly. Confusion spread faster than fear. "Is this some form of mind attack?" one alien asked. Then came the final insult. Earth sent a message with laughing faces and dancing cartoons. The Emperor's eyes burned with fury. "Enough games," he growled. "Aim at their moon." The Empire's warships turned their weapons toward the moon, planning to send a final message of power. Energy beams charged, target locked. "Fire," the Emperor ordered. Bright red lasers shot across space, hitting the moon with full force. But instead of an explosion, the moon laughed. Gigantic lights blinked across its surface, forming a glowing emoji face. Then, the entire moon flickered and vanished. It wasn't the real moon. It was a giant decoy, made of mirrors, drones, and projectors. From Earth, a message played. "You missed." Some Empire soldiers began to chuckle. Others stared in disbelief. The Emperor's hands trembled. "They're not afraid of us," he whispered, and for the first time, fear spread within the Empire itself. Among the Empire's commanders, one man grew restless, Xiron, a fierce warrior tired of endless war. He secretly watched Earth's strange tactics and saw something others did not. Strength in laughter and confusion. Late one night, Xiron sent a hidden message to Reese. "Teach me your ways. Show me how to win without bloodshed." Reese was cautious but curious. "Our power is in doubt, not destruction," he replied. The two began a secret exchange of ideas. Xiron learned how confusion could break the strongest minds. Back on the Empire ship, whispers of rebellion started to spread. The war was no longer just between humans and aliens. It was also inside the Empire's own heart. The Empire's control began to crumble. Their ships followed false signals into empty space, lost in endless darkness. Maps became useless as every direction led to traps and illusions. Confusion spread faster than their weapons. Some fleets vanished without a trace, others turned on each other, unsure who was friend or foe. The Emperor's orders were ignored. Fear and doubt poisoned his once powerful army. Laughter, the sound they had mocked, echoed through their ships like a strange virus. No battle was fought, no shots fired, yet the Empire was falling apart from inside. Earth watched silently, knowing their strange war had won by breaking minds, not weapons. The galaxy would never forget the power of a simple laugh. The Empire vanished from the skies without a final battle. No victory speeches, no parades, just silence. On Earth, people celebrated quietly, unsure if the war was truly over. Reese stood beside Juno in the control room. "We never fired a weapon," Reese said softly. Juno smiled. "The greatest weapon isn't strength or firepower, it's confusion and laughter." Their secret was simple. Never show fear, never fight like others expected. Instead, they used humor and trickery to break the enemy's spirit. As peace returned, the stars seemed to twinkle with a new kind of hope. The galaxy had learned one truth. Sometimes the strongest defense is a smile, and the echo of laughter traveled far beyond Earth into the endless dark of space.